the first thing you have to do is hook your viewers. And I am seeing this over and over. In fact, even the people in our agency and in our courses, I tell them, do not come out with your name and what you do, and they still do it. It's like this thing that's beaten in our head that you have to say, hi, my name is Jackson Wilkie, top realtor here in Portland, Oregon. Like, stop that. If I see anybody else do that from this point on, I'm gonna slap you. You need to hook them. So right out of the gate, if you are searching whether it's a Hyundai or a Kia or an iPhone or an Android, you typed something into a search engine, you found a great title and a thumbnail, you clicked it, and it needs to say something like this. Hey, in this video, right here I have the Hyundai and I have the Kia. These are the two vehicles that I have been driving excessively for the last 2 weeks. I've put them through so many different tests. I'm gonna be doing all the pros, cons, and which vehicle I would choose for my family at the end of this. Okay, does that make a little bit more sense than, hey, this is old Slick Rick here at the used car sales lot. I'm the greatest salesman of all time. If you're gonna be buying a Kia or a Hyundai, you need to be calling me. Which one would you watch, you know? So that is the number one thing right now. If you've been doing that, get it out of your system. You do not mention your name, what you do, anything in your hook, okay? So then once you hook them, you get into your intro. Now, the reason I love this intro is because one, what we do, it personalizes us. So I'm usually, you know, we're out and about, we're vlogging, whatever. I take a couple clips, we're riding the scooters. It's just who we are. So those are the type of people we attract. But what I'm seeing is intros that are 10, 15, 20, even 30 seconds long. Stop that. Like ours, I think our longest one is about 9 seconds, but it's pretty fun. And we don't like have our name tattooed all over it. The very last little bit, we say our names. I've seen some intros that have their name, their real estate brokerage 3, 4, even 5 times. Like, it's just gross. You can't do that, and it's really, you know, 30 seconds, you gotta stop. You need to have that thing down to maybe 5 seconds, 7 seconds, if it's gonna be a personality play like we do. If it's just, you know, your brand, your logo, you know, 2 seconds, that's it. Then you need to come out and you do not talk about yourself again. I keep seeing this over and over. Hey, this is Jackson Wilkie. I'm a top realtor here in Portland. You can't do that. Again, it grosses them out. You gotta give them value, okay? So when you get out of that intro, this is exactly what you're gonna say. Subscribers are king, right? So we wanna get those subscribers. Hey, in this channel, we do so many videos every single day about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, play. Literally everything you need to know about living in Portland, Oregon. If that's the information you want, well, then make sure you tap that subscribe button and you click the bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. So by doing that, okay, they've typed the video title in, they found your stuff, and they've, you know, now you've hooked them. They know that your channel is all about that, and then you actually have to have a channel that's all about that. So if your channel art says your name, your brokerage, all your information, get it out of here too. That is not the way to do it. And that's what happens. These people watch a video, they learn all about you, about your city, and then they go creep you out. They're gonna go over to your channel, check your channel out, and if it just talks about you, it's not all about that city. It's not all about the information they want. It's all about you, and that is not what YouTube's about. So with that being said, this is where you can come in and put your call to action. Super imperative. And I've heard a lot of people say, well, put it at the end. Not everybody watches to the end. In fact, a lot of people don't. So we're getting incredible view times, but even, you know, probably 60, 70%, I think we get about 30% are watching all the way through, which is incredible, you know, on 18, 20-minute videos, but you've missed your call to action. Trust me on this one. I did 4 or 5 months of incredible vlogs and videos of Portland. No calls because I wasn't telling anybody to call me. So you have to hook them, intro, hit them with the subscribe call to action, and then, hey, you know what? We have so many people calling us every day who are moving and relocating here. We absolutely love it. Thinking about moving, relocating anywhere in Portland, Oregon, or Southwest Washington, or anywhere in North Idaho, or anywhere in South Florida, make sure you give me a call, shoot me a text, send me that pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when moving to the Portland Metro. So very easy. We actually are putting the fear of missing out in their heads, and hey, we're helping lots of clients do this. So that's really it. And I have got my scripts down to where that's, you know, with the intro and everything, right around the 30 to 40 second mark. So it seems pretty long, but it's not. So you really need to nail your scripts. And we're talking about a script today. So our team that we're growing here locally, that's one thing I do is I give them their scripts. They kind of have their own little taglines, and they need to know those. So I make them practice their scripts, send me a video back of it. I help them critique it because it comes across so much more, you know, fluid and natural and inviting. So nail that intro. Then you get into the meat, the what your video is all about. So as you heard on mine. In fact, I'm gonna stop this tape right now. If you are getting any kind of value, in fact, I'm just gonna make you, I give everything for free. Hit that like button right now. Come on, hit it. Hit that like button. That's one thing you should do in all your videos too, is ask for engagement. It's a huge trigger to the algorithm. So hey, smash that like button if you're liking this video, or hey, comment down below where you want me to go shoot a video next. Really get that engagement up. But I've found with the meat of stuff, you really got to give them the full-blown honesty. The more honest we are, like, you know, if I talk about North Idaho, it freaking snows there 6 months out of the year. If I talk about Portland, dude, it's gray. It's freaking gray outside right now. It's been gray for the past few days, but I'm telling you, these summer times you get here, and how green the mountains, rivers, trees, you know, lakes, streams, you just can't beat it. That's the Northwest living. But if you don't like rain, you don't like snow, you probably shouldn't move here. So we're really brutally honest. This is what we're really starting to get into. In fact, I'm forcing my team to tell from their perspective. I did a 20-minute pros and cons video of living here, and I've only been here 2.5 years. It is 3,000 views in the first 2 days. It's got like, I don't know, like a 12-minute average view time. Click-through rates are through the roof. I was 100. I talked about, you know, the homeless. I talked about things I like, things I just can't even stand here. And all the comments were like, oh my gosh, your honesty is such a breath of fresh air. Like, you know, and it made the phone explode. I'm just totally humanizing myself. So you really need to, when you get into the meat of things, don't get all like, you know, verbatim and data. Like, really tell stories and really open up about things. That's what people are you know, really responding well to, and why our average view times are skyrocketing too. So if you can tell more stories, you know, that's definitely going to help you. But also list videos. So hey, top 7s, top 9s, list videos work really, really well. First of all, they get clicked a lot. They love those list videos. And the second thing I've learned is odd number list videos work better, except for like top 10s. Top 10s just work. And they know that they're going to be staying through for all 10. And that's one thing, like I did at the beginning of this, you need to tell them that the very end of it is the most important. So to stay tuned for that. It really, I read about this. The psyche of a human brain will actually stay there more often than not. Obviously, if you're interesting and giving truth, you know, facts, but they will stay there on those list videos. So I love those. I love really getting into the stories. I'm telling more stories about, you know, what it's like to live in a certain area. You know, me and the family love going there. There's sidewalks on both sides of the street. There's a park every about, you know, 3/4 of a mile. There's, you know, the shopping centers. So there's 50, 60 shops, restaurants, bars in this area. If you're looking for more like independent, no, you know, cookie cutter, no, like, you know, the Chili's, the Applebee's, you want independent restaurants, you're really going to want to start looking on the northeast and southeast side of Portland. And the neighborhoods that I like, that I take my family to, you're going to go down Division Street. There's Ladd's Addition, one of the coolest neighborhoods I've ever been in right there. It's got like cross streets and stuff, which is the only one in Portland. And you're right next to Division. So Division, for 30 blocks, you got Pok Wing, like Thai wings. You got some of the best restaurants. And if you work your way north, I really like going up the like Burnside. Some of the stuff on Burnside, closer to the river, that's where a lot of the homeless people live. So you don't really want to be there. There's some new apartments. They're cleaning it up, but that's kind of the scary area. You know, I've been there with the kiddos and stuff. Kind of want to stay clear of that. But the farther you head east, like Mount Tabor is where I have a family, I got kiddos. You got bigger lots. You kind of got that mid-century modern style, but you have the huge mountain right there that you can go hiking. So me and the family, we freaking go up Mount Tabor all the time. And we hike it, and then we come down and hit these main streets and go get like, you know, custom, these donuts and Thai food and unbelievable pizza and just incredible dishes. Not one chain restaurant there, so that's what people like. I actually see a lot of, you know, dads, moms, they ride bikes and they get their kids on the back with their backpacks. Really good schools in there, so they just bike everywhere. So that's really cool. So as you can see, I went on for a long time. All I'm doing is just telling stories. So when you're doing your video script, you do not script anything. I don't want to see teleprompters. I don't want to see, you know, scripts, because it's unauthentic and nobody likes that crap. Like, you have to be authentic. I'm literally going by the cuff. I don't have one note around me, and it's because I know YouTube. I can talk about it all day, so you do too. When you script out this video, it needs to be stuff that you know, your niche, things that you can tell stories about. So once you get through that video, this is what's so important, people. Do not ever, ever, ever say thanks for watching my video. All that tells me is, okay, I'm done, I'm out of here, I'm clicking out. So what I do is I always just jump right into my last call to action. Hey, you know, this is usually how I say it. Okay, so today we were up in the southeast part of Portland, Oregon. You know, it's really fun, unique neighborhoods, but if it ain't your style, ain't your jam, or isn't close to your work, that's what we're here for. We're here to find your ideal location so that you can enjoy Portland. You're not stuck in traffic all day. The only way that we can do that though, you gotta reach out. You gotta give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send that pigeon carrier, however you wanna get a hold of us. You know, we got your back when moving to the Portland Metro. Now you're seeing a bunch of other videos pop up. Start clicking on those to learn everything you need to know about Portland, Oregon. So usually I drop an end screen in there, an end screen template. I go to snappa.com and go into their custom designs. You can find, you know, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, whatever. And I find the YouTube end screen and I made my own, and I can drop my video subscribe button stuff in there. So I never say thanks for watching. I just go the meat of the video and then right into my call to action to call me again. Now, if they've stayed and they heard my second call to action, they watched my whole thing, they probably like me, they probably, you know, are starting to trust me, you know, and so they'll reach out. That is exactly how. So let's recap that. You're gonna hook them. If you don't hook them, you're screwed. Your video sucks. Then you go into a little intro. Do not do 15, 20, 30-second intros. Just a quick one. I like the personality style, but hook, intro, YouTube subscribe, call to action, okay? Give them value. Why are they on this channel and why should they subscribe? What that's doing is giving YouTube incredible amounts of data. If somebody subscribes to your channel, they want that information. It's going out and scouring the entire world of what people are searching, not only in YouTube, but every search engine in the world, and putting videos in front of them when they log on onto YouTube. We have 4.3 million impressions of, you know, YouTube putting our videos in front of people. So those subscribers are huge. You need to give them value though. Make sure your channel art is on point. So again, hook, intro, YouTube call to action, and then call me call to action. Then you get right into the meat of it, and then you never say thanks. You just go right into your other call to action like I'm gonna do now. Now you are seeing a ton of videos. If you want to grow the baddest YouTube channel on planet Earth, start clicking on those and you will be well on your way. And until the next video, we'll catch you later.